The guilty plea of disgraced National Security Advisor Michael Flynn likely has President Trump and some of his top officials trembling, experts said Friday. Trump's son-in-law and advisor Jared Kushner is reportedly the very senior member of the Trump transition team who directed Michael Flynn to make calls to Russian officials and others about a United Nations resolution related to Israel, according to multiple reports on Friday. The revelation makes clear that Kushner, and perhaps the president himself, could be in hot water as special counsel Robert Mueller's probe into possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia during the 2016 election heats up. Flynn admitted to lying to the FBI about his contact with Ambassador Sergei Kislyak and promised prosecutors his full cooperation. Many see Mueller's offering of a plea for one charge as a sign that he is confident that Flynn can implicate higher-ups in Trump's orbit. "I think they're looking at every member of the transition team. I think they're looking at everyone up to the President of the United States himself," former U.S. Attorney Preet Bharara told CNN. Mandel Nanap Getty Images Bloomberg News first reported that Kushner is a very senior official mentioned in court papers who instructed Flynn to make calls last December regarding the Israeli resolution. A transition official told the website that Kushner was working in coordination with the Israeli government to derail a UN resolution condemning the country for settlements built in Palestinian territory. Kushner met with Mueller's team last month and was questioned about Flynn, according to several reports on Thursday. ABC News reported Friday that Flynn is prepared to tell Mueller's investigators that Trump personally instructed him to make contact with Russia. He is prepared to testify, we are told by a confidant, against President Trump, against members of the Trump family and others in the White House, ABC's Brian Ross said. He likely has more dirt as well. Flynn was a member of Trump's inner circle throughout the campaign. Trump has tried to assure himself and others that Mueller has nothing on him and continues to tell allies he believes the probe will wrap up soon. Bharara is not so sure. The next question is, well, who is Jared Kushner talking to? Was he talking to his father-in-law, who happens to be the president? He told CNN. Was some of this contact only after the election when there was a transition team, and did some of it happen during the campaign itself? Robert Costello, a former deputy chief of the criminal division for the U.S. Attorney's Office of New York's Southern District, said Flynn's plea is highly significant for Mueller's team. Nicholas Kamm, Getty Images. This can clearly create problems for Donald Trump, Costello said. Both Trump and Kushner may have violated the obscure Logan Act, a 1799 law barring citizens from negotiating with foreign governments, if it can be proven that either of them directed Flynn to reach out to the Russians. No one has ever been charged under the 2-century-old law. Unless you're the U.S. government, you're simply not allowed to contact the Russian government to discuss policy. That's just a fact, he said. President Trump is certainly more concerned today than he was yesterday.